Hello, people. How are you doing? Tonight, we're getting a bit of a late start, as per usual, but don't worry, I've got blue light sunglasses. I've got blue light deflecting glasses on. We're gonna have a little thirsty Thursday while we enjoy the next chapter. I'm not really sure where it'll go after this, because Kupka was kind of the arch nemesis for a while there. I do know that we had, I believe, cleared the bounty board last time. Let's double check. We had our first S rank. Kicked his ass. Yes. So we shall endeavor to continue. We were going to see Mid, who is Sid's daughter. Sid, Mid. Who would the mother be?
Mid hasn't been her
Pid?
usual self.
Kid? No, the kid should have been Kid. I don't know. Ah, where do I go? There's the stairs. Hello? I see.
I knew it was a good idea to have Editor study alongside the children.
I don't care, lady. Editor? Gee, I wonder what her position... I wonder what her eventual profession will be.
Might be something soon.
Editor. You know, if you have a British accent, you just go, Editor. What is your name, Editor? Oh, it's Editor.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal displacement stack, right?
Displacement stack.
Honestly, Clive.
And this is for...
Only the
Airship.
fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen.
The Enterprise?
The Enterprise.
Oh, I was just watching Star Trek earlier.
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines.
Oh.
And those things have got more push than a
Mithril on the Enterprise?
And more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here.
I see.
Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh, I
First
hoping
things
you say
first,
that.
I need some
I
parts
barely
back in.
understand you, lady.
The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine.
Makes sense.
The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air.
Right.
And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
One
Then you'll need
piece.
to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
You little smartass, I could cleave you in two. Strike you down with your father's thunder. Well, I guess I'd be striking you down with lightning, but it would be thunder following it. Ramu. So the wind one was... Ramu is lightning, Ifrit's flame, the Phoenix is flame.
Blackthorn,
Shiva's
can I
ice.
ask a favor?
Odin's darkness.
It's for Mid.
Titan's
My
Earth.
last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arse ache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tates.
Huh?
Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though,
Oi.
and I'll need help.
Oi.
Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
Oi.
Right.
Whatever you say, Blackthorn the blacksmith. I'm Mr. Armor Maker. I make the armor.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical.
Typical.
If that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means
Mithril.
an alloy.
Ah.
Something that won't break or buckle at a temperature.
You're
she's
already better
talking
than the
about.
blacksmith in Rings of
Which is where
Power.
you lot come in. I need materials. and
What
I've
if
got
you
my work
blended
cut out
two
already.
metals?
You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Right.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of
Let's
us will probably give
split
you
up,
one coach of
gang.
sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Aye.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Jeez, buddy, we like just heard about it. Calm the fuck down.
You going after the Stardust? Which one of these two luckies?
Oh, I don't really want to play favorites, I guess.
Gav, you're with me.
All right, then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy.
Oh,
There's
I'm
a
sorry,
black
it's
sand that
angel
washes up
dust.
those
Totally
banks that you're
different thing.
after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supply.
Right.
Okay.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me. I like to see him try.
Oh, I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
Bloody hell. Aha. The southern sands greet us. But will the blight stop, perhaps, if we merely leave things alone?
I hear you've been busy.
No, that's okay.
Master Lubo says Drake's fires full.
The desert kingdom is in turmoil. I revel in it.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav?
Gavin! Wait, he didn't just come with me. Why would we split up just to revisit? Or to get back together? You're a fast one, Gav.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Oh dear, Clive is afraid of water. Garuda, that's the wind one. I just thought of it. Ah.
So this is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Then how the hell do you know what to pick up? Now what to do? Aha! Sorry, game. Needed to pick that up. Aha! Fetch quest.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Oi.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Fire away, my friend. Fire away. I love you, Clive. I always have. Oh, two of my ponytails
Feels like
too.
ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
Aye.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy line.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
You're right. I'll spend the day with
Likewise.
Jill. All day and all
Keep
night.
sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going.
Aw.
Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to.
Aw.
Thanks to you.
What music?
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
Oh, this game has such
You
good
go on
voice
ahead.
acting.
And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Oh. Back to the hideaway, my friend. Nice little character moment there.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs. Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You beat sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let...
Very well. So it was just a little chance to talk to him. Alright. I can deal with that. A goblin coin.
Suppose we'd better be getting back.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Aye. Damn, I'm crashing hard tonight. I gotta at least make it to 11 though.
I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
Mid hasn't been
Editors started reading books that don't have any.
He's only 23 years old. He's already graduated past pictures.
Soon.
Meet your ponytail, and just your ponytail is quite the sight. Nice table.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
It's an awful coincidence.
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? You don't even know who you're
What's her
working
name?
with?
Right.
Mid, you really ought
Talk
to
to her
know
back
people's
there.
names.
You know, Thingy. She'll tell you exactly which bits of which ruin we need.
Is this a
You
thing? We
just
don't know
need
her
to go and
name.
find 'em.
That's a very odd character quirk. Helena?
Oh, Sid, is
Whoa.
this about the helm?
You're like hot.
Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperse now. Were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess, in other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern.
You can stop there. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid.
Yeah, only because
I'll
you're
gather my
cute.
team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
You probably shouldn't be so close to a battle. You know, my last battle, we were like tearing up mountains and shit. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. Huh. Lost Wing.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Wait, what? Oh, that's right, because you guys are getting ready to fight. Oh, I'd forgotten all about that, I had. Let's go here. Ugh. God.
Let's go. Faster! All right.
Dismount.
Be safe.
Oh, what's up, girl?
Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The,
You're welcome.
ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Would I mind what? Ruthlessly murdering it? No, I would not. I love murdering things. What are you?
Anybody home?
Oh no! It's a one-eyed
This must
beast.
be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. Get him!
Heh.
This over here. Go to him. Over here. Get him. This one.
Ah, boom.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Yeah.
Thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
See that you do.
Right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Mid's mid as fuck. More experience. Excellent. The Eye of the Warrior. Who would honestly equip that? That's the dumbest possible thing to equip. One to go. Mid. Oh, I think I got a reward.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. You earned this.
Oh, disappointing.
All done?
Severely disappointing. Let us continue.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
It's because you're stupid.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek.
Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Right away.
Your accent is so severe, mate, I can barely understand what you're saying, you silly woman. Now, prepare to die.
We're seeing troops amassing at every point.
Really? Every border crossing? Hippocrates. I should have known you'd be here.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for me this time. Could you take a look at this?
In that case, no.
Shielding for a mithril engine. What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike.
Aye.
And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
Well then.
We could recreate it.
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance.
I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer.
Perhaps.
If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge
Very
of the
well,
past
my
may
friend,
yet
very
prove
well.
useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
What's that supposed to mean, Clive? Jill! Tarja!
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
What?
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I kind of want to spend some time with Tarja, but I can't abandon Jill, of course.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, who will accompany?
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Oh, a list. Aren't you fancy?
Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
I love her
These
voice
items may
actress.
seem mundane. They have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will.
Wait, I want to go with you.
Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
Oh, we will.
You too, Talia.
Thanks to Sid, the man.
Well, don't just stand there, go.
You go, Kupka.
It's a relief. Thank you, Clyde. Go on, then.
Heh. Right.
I reckon I can find a buyer. Is that all?
I heard what you told Nan about Kupka. Hopefully all our old friends can rest easy now.
I get. And there's our destination, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, where's Jill?
There's talk that the Glassgate flood.
Hello, merchant. You have new wares for me? I've already bought your song. Go away now.
Pilchard nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts? I can never tell.
Aw, she's so cute when she can't tell. One moment. let's continue on with Clive and Jill. Jive.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started.
Oh.
I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Love how she takes command.
Come, you'll not find a bruised
And in such a nice way, too, not bitching.
What can I interest you in today? I hope it's to your liking. Ah, yes. Keep fighting the good fight.
What do you want? And
Damn, dude, you don't have to be such an ass about it.
good riddance.
That's everything.
Jeez.
Let's see how Jill's getting on.
He's not a very nice man.
Did you find everything?
I did.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Hippocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Aww. Yeah, but it'll walk together.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once.
Aww.
Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells?
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. And we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Take her hand, Clive. Damn it.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Hippocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Aww. Oh, such a nice moment. They have such a great... Man, I can't believe how well they built that relationship. It's a gorgeous sight. I wanted the shiny. Oh, well, that was easy. Oh, hey, we've got 1,000. Let's see what else we can buy. Nothing. Interesting. So I could throw 3 of Titans on there if I so desired. Oh no, I couldn't. Yeah, we're good with that. So this is kind of take a breath, get into the characters kind of mode.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
The moon dew.
Her ship lies still in harbor, her soul sails on the main. The breath of ages at her back,
adventure in her veins.
Her ship lies still in harbor.
That's the same one you just sang.
Ivan's newest dish is a masterpiece. Once you get over the urge to...
I have to make that. Oh, it's such a beautiful scene between Clive and Jill. I'm never drinking again, no matter whose funeral it is. No matter whose funeral it is. That's pretty great.
Ah, Clive. Hippocrates has all the ingredients. We were just waiting for you.
I was always waiting for you, Jill.
Welcome back. I hope you two had fun while I was busy helping Hippocrates.
Oh, we did. We did, Tarja. You jealous?
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently,
I
it'll
see.
be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
All of you.
Right then. Jill, could you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
You two are getting a little close for comfort. Just kidding.
Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Aww.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course.
Yes, of course.
Someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Right. I mean, honestly, how can you not love Jill?
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Thanks to Sid, the man.
Is it business or pleasure? Go on then.
What was I getting? It's quite useful, but I have no need for it yet.
He cracked the crystal too.
Right. Well said, Jill. Damn right. The oath. Just 3. God damn this music.
He cracked the crystal too.
No, I'm not joking. He cracked the bloody crystal. What more do you lot want?
We're seeing troops amassing at every point.
Here for another of my lectures.
Hey.
So what if it's Parliament? Which leaves but one man.
Eugen Havel? Interesting. Interesting.
Allow me to educate you. Study it well, Clive.
Drake's Fang. Imperials and the Dalmix. Kupka. The Crystalline Impasse.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
It's all gone to shit, hasn't it? Reporting back to you, Mid. My boy.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have said it many times. His story is ended.
He's a good voice actor, too.
Were you aware? But what of the twins themselves? Yes, change will come.
I see.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Let me tell you of my adventures, Harpocrates.
Wish to study the tomes?
Haha! Ultima. I should have known you'd be here. Ah, yes. Quentin's secret past. That's another interesting little side tale in this game. Quentin. Who knew he had such a colorful history?
He cracked the crystal too.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
One moment. Let us continue on the journey of Clive. Clive and this mid chick.
You'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is
Can't believe they just called her mid.
You found something for
Like,
it?
I get having a mediocre opinion on someone, but jeez.
Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Right. Whatever you say, girlie.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
She is cute, though.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, isn't she full of youthful energy?
This is going to require some precision walloping.
That's a wonderful laugh. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. Bum 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 bum.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each. Don't worry. I've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Thanks, Blackthorn. You're a real Chad. Mid, you have... Oh my god, why do you have to wear those pants around me? You're my... One of my best friends was your dad. I can't. And Jill's here.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
We're visiting your dad's grave, damn it.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that.
Aye.
And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always?
Aww.
All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye. You got it, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Right.
All right, Clive. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now.
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive,
Were you born yesterday or something? She'll probably be halfway to Canva.
Mid.
I mean, she couldn't have gotten far. The boat.
Obolus, have you...
Yep. In a boat. Going that way. You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dink. Got some... But anyway, I was on my way up. Got a letter. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Uh-oh. A certain young friend of yours. The valiant Enterprise. Very nice choice of words, Uncle.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Get her, Gav.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Just like when we built this place. Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Of course she
She's
will.
got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
Oh.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Oh, come on, Clive. You can trust Jill. Probably. Now, hold on just a second. There's a lot of quests to do here. All right. Ramu.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Lie life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance.
Damn straight, Clive.
Not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Chill. And others.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Yes. Oh.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these.
Well, because you've been destroying mother crystals.
So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place.
Not
that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
Or you can go to the other one.
Indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
Thanks, you craggy old lady.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way.
Right.
It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the
This
Crystal
man is
Road.
insane. He's going to get us all killed.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Aw. Here we go. Off to our next target.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Right. Oh, 15 already. Right, Jill, we've got side quests to do. Got that. And that. Is that it? Just two of them. Alright.
Thank you, Clive.
Clive.
Hello.
So, what'll it be? Anything else?
No, sir. Oh, we've got a letter that'll give us a side quest, apparently.
He cracked the crystal too. You're joking.
Come to me, Ifrit! Oh, shit.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Oh, God. Oh.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
I will not leave my doggo unattended. Someone threw the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest, and it might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe. And by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be. I know where you'd be.
Ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help? Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
Bastard's like a dog would still. You got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with the metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised it.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
I love their
accents.
accents.
If you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blade.
That's about the size of it.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome, and we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it.
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this.
Right. So I hope they bring Mid back, because right now she just seems like she was a giant mid-game distraction. It was like, go do all this stuff. I mean, it was a nice avenue to talk to some people, but it's like, okay.
Sid, reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother. If you...
Let's hear it.
Well, It's about this alembic. The chief's got me lovely bit of kit, yes. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it. The problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some, which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but
ice cubes,
says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they...
I take it that's where I come in.
I saw a billet on the hunt board. Would have gone myself, but... Well...
All right.
Thank you kindly.
Very well, my friend. I shall get your resources. You needn't worry. So many side quests.
Clive.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto, maybe. A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It's maybe my fault. But sadly, that square turned out to be more of a... I can straighten it out, I swear, but I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Be late for that.
There you are.
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lend, and instead of coming straight, you get Clive to come to you. You know, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you, well, who needs pay?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and well, I must...
Those ledgers were my
We have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make...
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden. Is there anything I can do to...
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. Something Sid and I set aside for... when times... And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind...
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm...
Really?
No. I don't.
They're so deadly serious that it's actually funny whenever they do those sort of corny jokes. Well, well, look at that. The croc in Sambrack.
Mid Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congrats. I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's not been working him too hard.
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
Aww.
What was it you said he was?
That's what the lawsman seems to...
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want?
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn.
Blue one.
Extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collect, which made it nice and easy.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take the meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Thank you for the warning, my letter.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within.
Yummy, yummy.
I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Sure. Go there and murder them. Wait a minute. Got more crap to ask about.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Ugh. Or really can't go? Me no likey. Fine.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Ah. Well then. We shall go here post haste. There he is.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
They're saying Drake's fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Hello.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
No.
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I would. I'm going to punch that man in the face.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? No, no, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
I get to keep the blade.
You're but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
That's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
Aye.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Go, my friend. Trample all in your path. Come to me, my chocobo.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Go, my friends. Oh dear, what's this? And there we are.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Well, that seems a little extreme.
All yours, Torgal!
Damn.
Get him! Sick him! This one! Over here!
Ha ha.
This must be Ignac's luggage.
I'm getting your crap back,
It
Ignac.
seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Sid.
Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice.
You're a peculiar fellow.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged...
Oh, a true work of art. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that. So it was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the... and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike. And hone their blades to each sword is made for that one perfect stroke. And for that stroke, there's a brutal sort of beauty to it.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Why, they use a whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, but it is the final stone which lends a mineral quite foreign to this great... And that, Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to Sir. Take this, together with the very stone of which I spoke. Far rarer among collectors than even the blade, and a far more.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However...
I am locked in bitter competition with I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel. But
there are many other collectors.
What?
Too many to count.
No.
But only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side. Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths cross it. Redeem! We...
Byron Rosfield, my uncle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron defines now. Let's see what Blackthorn makes of this wet
Let us continue to this side quest, which appears just below on the map here. Oh, hello, buddy.
Faster!
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed.
Quite right, Jill, quite right.
Only outlaws on the trail today.
Oh, well, shit.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really?
Oh, aye. There's trouble.
I take it there's danger on...
Oh, what about this fearsome look?
Oh, no doubt.
Oh,
Well
man, I'm
met,
crashing
friend.
hard.
My brother and I have
We'll do
been
this,
tasked
and then we'll
with
probably be
finding
done.
merchant's missing carts.
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a think.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear. Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you...
Well, if I'm going to have to...
You've clearly got a...
We're lucky. Now, reckon he...
All right. Just...
No. You just put an end to those bandits and point up.
Right.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Dude, this guy's taking some damage. And there we are.
That's them dealt with. Now,
Oh.
where's that cart?
Job's not done. Huh? Well, we're gonna have to call it quits there for tonight. So, we will see you next time, and we will mop up everything, we will get the Bomb King, and we shall continue to the realm of Bahamut. Toodles.